And welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. See, what I notice is there are 4 winning questions on checkbox number 1, this very checkbox. So if I double click on that, and I have those winning questions in that'll be question when the button is 8 and when the button is 9. So I'm going to copy these, paste it there, and this will come when is 8 and when is 9. Okay, there. So that is taken care of, which means the losing questions will be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. So what I'm going to do is 2 is a losing question. Copy this, come in here and just enter. Let me enter something in here. Incorrect answers. There we go. So we have 2. When is 2? It's incorrect. In that case, we have to play the sad music. So this is the winning one, Battle Crown for Celebration. Okay, so that one is going to be Battle Cry High Pitch. Yeah, Battle Cry High Pitch. So that's for number 2. We also need to change the color to red. So dot red. And what else? And we then need to change the picture. Let's change the picture to back to picture number 1. Let me see, picture number 1 should be here somewhere. I'll just copy one of these and paste it there. Okay, go back in here. Let's type it out. And right underneath here, picture, that way picture, oh okay, it's picture box 6. Picture box 6 dot image equals my resources, my dot resources dot the very first picture, which is 0, 1. There we go. So that is more or less like you're starting all over. In fact, you are starting all over, not more or less. And in that case, this button becomes 0. So I'm going to copy this, and the button default back to 0. There. Okay, that's fine. So that's for number 2. Number 3 is a winner here. Yep, 3 is a winner. So the next one will be 4. Copy. 4. We have 5 as well. So this becomes 4. And this becomes 5. Okay, I think we have 6 and 7 there as well. 6, 7. 6, 7. Okay, that was 7. Then we have 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that's 15. And this becomes 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10. So I have officially taken care of 1 checkbox. That's good. So what I've done is I've actually made the game a little bit harder, because if you lose any of the answers, you default back to 0. Or you can always maybe make this like 5 or whatever. This choice is yours. If you make it 5, that means you have to start on number 5 again, so that's fine. Now let's go to button number checkbox number 2. Double click on checkbox 2 and let's find the winners there. And in here we have 12 and 13 as the winner, so I'm going to copy that, paste, and this becomes 12 and 13 right here. Those are the winning teams, right? Okay, let's go into number 1. I'm just going to copy, and what I don't need, I'll delete it. So that is fine. Just come in here, double click, and change things around because I've finished up with number 1 anyway. Copy all of this and up to here. Copy. Let's go straight into and just paste it right underneath here. So we need to delete 12 and 13 from there. Paste. 12 and 13, no, I'm going to have to 12, 13. Okay, so let's just delete that for now. 13 is gone, and let's delete 13 because I'm going to have to replace them with something. Now we need to change this. That is checkbox 2. That's 2 as well, and this is 2. Okay, if we only have okay, that's 2. 2. And 2 here. Then we'll take care of the rest. 2. Okay, we have number 2, we have 4. Let's see the winnings. 4, 12, 13. So in here there will be 3. Change that to 3. We have 5. 6, 7. There's 8 missing, so we can change one of those to 8. This one will become 8, and the one below 8 will be 9. There, and that's it. That covers that. All the errors are gone. Right. Okay, that is fine for number 2. But I think there's a mistake somewhere. Let's move this. 9, 8. Let's move them up. I'm going to cut it off and let's position it properly. That's 10. Okay, put it right here. There. And there is 1 as well that I've forgotten. Go straight on top of 2. There should be 1 there. Right. There. So this will be 1. Okay. That takes care of that. Okay, number 3, double click on that. That is it. So we have 1 already there, and we also have another winning one. So that will be 5. Button number 5. So I'm going to copy and just change things around. And that's it for checkbox 3. That's 2, 5, 10, 11, 14, 15. Those are the winning. Those are the winning games. So if you make it up to 15, you get this message. Sappy will actually read out this message for you. Okay, so now underneath here I'm going to enter the losing game. So that's going to be 1, 3, 4 and some other ones. So let's come up here and just copy. I have 1, 3, 4. Copy. Now I can even just copy this. Right. And just paste it right down here. Incorrect answers. There we go. So for checkbox 3, those are the incorrect answers. So have a good look at them, and you can see the music that will come up once you lose. Okay, so in there I have the following: 1, 3, 4 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. Okay, save that. Now let's take care of number 4. Double click on number 4, and there we go. That's check button 4 or checkbox 4 taken care of. So I'm going to come right down here. So we only have 2 winnings there. That's 6 and 7. An incorrect value. There we go. That's going to be 1 to 5. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have 8, 9, up to 15, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Okay, since checkbox 4 is taken care of, so I'm going to run it and let's just see how that looks like. Then we'll have a go at the bonus points. That's good. It's all the same lines of codes anyway. You just have to think logically. There. So let's run it. And we'll take it from there. Okay. Question number 1. Yeah. Question number 2. So end that. So let's come in here so that we can take care of this. So we can select 50-50, ask the audience, or telephone call. Alright, so let's do one. So double click on 50-50. Right, in 50-50 or on 50-50, I'm going to enter if button, 1 dot, text equals 0. Then what we want the system to do is I want the picture box 3 itself to remain, I think it should remain the same. So I'm going to grab this, just change it all around, paste it in here. Picture box 3, that's what I'm dealing with here, equals, that would be dot JPEG 50. So the picture box remain the same. So if it's 0, else the picture box is going to be, let's come down here and just enter else. That picture box will be the one with the X. Okay, so if it's 0, there's nothing happening. But if it's not 0, you click on it, that gives you that. So let's try that out. Then we add the rest conditions. Let's see. It is 0, nothing is happening here, look. But if I change it now, now when I click this, I expect 2 of this to disappear. Now let's come down here and continue with another if statement. So if this button equals 1, if it's 1, that means I'm working with question number 1. So I want the following checkbox. So let me let's just copy some checkbox there. Copy this. I want checkbox 4 and maybe checkbox 2. I want them to disappear. Dot visible equals false. There. As for 4 and 2, I want the same thing for 2. So I'm going to change this one to 2 and then paste. Let's run this up here to get rid of the error there. Okay, so let's continue. We'll just deal with that. Then the next one is we will also want the picture box 1 to be disabled. Okay, let's copy this, paste that in here. Picture box 1 dot enable equals false. Right. Else if I won't copy all of these, and let's come down. Else if right, come down here. So if it's 2, there, that happens to it. And if it's 3, else if it's 3, so what do we do with 3? 2 will become, no, this should be 1 and this should be 2. 2. Okay. Now if the button value becomes, that is 1, 2, 3. If it becomes 3, else if it's 3, then that means this one is 3 and this is 2. Okay, that's fine. Or 2, 3. Then if it's 4, else if it's 4, in the case of 4, that'll be 1 and 4. So you just have to know where your answers are. Okay. And in the case of 5, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Now the next one will be 5. That is 5. If the button value is 5, I want 4, 2 and 4. Let's make this one 2 and make the other one 4. 2 and 4. Right. So I guess you guys get the whole idea. You see, it's just the same. So you need to study your result so that you know how to place this. Okay, so I'm just gonna speed that up. So that is it, guys. So all is taken care of. Okay, you have to study your answers like I said, so that you know which of the buttons, because this is for 50-50. Okay, so if I run the program now, let's run and you see what's gonna happen. Let's see, for question number 1, means you cannot use the 50-50 anymore, and that's why you have the red cross on it. So now let's take care of this very one. Call the audience. Okay, ask the audience. In the case of ask the audience, that is not a big deal. So let's just maybe copy something here. I'll copy this. Paste it right here. Get rid of this. And come right down here and say and if. Alright, now let's start. If it's 0, nothing is going to happen. Okay, nothing will happen if it's 0. But we want the picture box image to remain the same. So we're going to come right here and just enter picture box for dot image equals my dot resources dot give the people. There we go. Else, okay, else we just want this to change. Copy that, paste that here. Else, this one we have to change to the picture with the X. Enter that in there, and that will have the X. Right, so what else? Get rid of the else if. Alright, so that is that. Then in that case this becomes false. Dot enable equals false, and make sure it's false and the image itself. Okay, the image should be here anyway, so we can delete one or leave it. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna comment this out. Okay, that's 50-50. Let me try. No, sorry, that is called the people. Let me try it out. Or ask the audience is called. Let's try that out. Too bad the audience gave you a wrong answer. So that's fine. So I'm going to get rid of this anyway. I don't need that. Alright, now finally we need to take care of phone someone. Okay, in the case of phone someone, which is right here, double click on it again. I'm just going to copy all of this. This makes life easy. So come down here and just change the text name to the picture box name to 5, 5, and 5. And this one is going to be the telephone email dot. That is it, phone. And this one is going to be telephone as well. Dot telephone with the X. That is it, taken care of. There. So I'm going to run it now. Run. Let's see. I think that might be the end of this program. There we go, guys. Now run. Answer. Question number 2. Question. And that's how you develop your own Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Okay? You see how beautiful that is? And it's easy to do too. Look at that. Take it from the top. Form load. Your button. Only one button there. There we go. Okay, there isn't much to it, so it's just this tutorial. It took some time to complete, and thanks to my friend in Australia. He's a member of the channel. I think his name is Ryan. Thank you, he brought this all up again. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this beautiful tutorial. I suppose you guys enjoy it, and please do subscribe to become a member of my channel as well. There's a lot of benefits if you are a member of the channel. Okay, you all have a nice day now, and bye for now.